Alright, here we are back again with David Humphries, and we're going to talk about the rest of these belts. David, I know you said this was your favorite belt.
Yeah.
Alright, what was up with this belt right here?
Well, this belt right here was mostly, the rules was from the United States, which was another sanctioned body. It was the PKC, the Professional Kickboxing Commission. And on these, fighting for them was kind of hard for me because I was used to fighting overseas, and that the rules was totally different. And the people who were watching this watched Rob Kamen and Rick Rufus fighting on YouTube. And Rob Kamen was one of the best fighters there was. He's from Amsterdam. Watch Rob Kamen and Rick Rufus fight, and then watch Rob Kamen fight without the international rules. And Rob Kamen's one of the baddest cats there was. And he didn't do real good against Rick Rufus because he had to change his style. But this is more American oriented. The kicking above the belt, the fancy kicks, hook kicks, flying, jumping,
Spinning back kicks.
yeah,
and
all that pretty stuff. And this was an American-based commission. And I was about at the end of my career when I won this right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was done already all beat up. I did. Yeah.
So this is your favorite.
Yeah.
Look at this one. This thing is heavy too. Look at this, Lisa. That's got his name, David Humphries, The Rock. You know why they call him The Rock? Because that's what's in his head, rocks. They couldn't knock him. Did you ever get knocked out, David?
No, I never been knocked.
I mean, I'll tell you what. He's tough. You got to give it to him. How many fights?
56.
How many fights have you ever been in? You ain't never been knocked out.
I had 402 on paper golden boxing matches. Had about 70 amateur kickboxing matches, and had 58 on paper professional karate matches, and had 11 professional boxing matches.
Over 600 fights. Never got knocked out. All right, tell us about this belt, David.
Well, this belt right here is the WKA, which is the oldest sections they are. That was the first one they brought to the States.
Yeah.
And you could kick down below the belt, which
this was in the United States. This belt.
Well, I didn't win it in the States.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This one was from Bangkok.
But you brought it back.
I brought it back. Yeah. I was lucky.
That's right. He brought it back.
But I'd like to get all the credit. I really won this belt for Robert Ames. He was my pastor, and he was one. But I wanted to win for him more than I did myself. And I told Robert Ames, which is now my pastor,
which was his trainer,
and he was real.
And one of the baddest men on earth.
He was an Army Ranger. He taught hand to hand.
Wouldn't he?
He was an Army Ranger.
I mean, wasn't he voted the baddest man on the planet or something one time?
He's in the Kings Mountain Hall of Fame.
The baddest man. I tell you what, Robbie, I seen him. He was training for a fight one time, and he was running around Kings Mountain with a 454 Chevrolet engine block on his back. He was going to fight a guy named Oak Tree, and Oak Tree, he was a black guy, and Oak Tree had these posters out. He said, "I've never been knocked out by a white man or knocked out by any man or whatever," but first 2 seconds of the fight, Robbie Eaton knocks him down, and he stands back up, and then Robbie Eaton knocks him out. The fight didn't last probably less than 20 seconds. I mean, it was
quick.
It was, yeah. Was you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. It was out at Kings Mountain High School gym. And Robbie Eaton is one of the baddest men on ever.
But now he's a pastor, and he's a super man of God, and I give all the credit for him for this belt. And after I won, I said, "Robert, I did it for you. I did it for you." He said, "No, David, you did it for yourself." But I really did it for him, because he wanted it. He wanted it so bad, and I did it for him. I was fighting a Billy Chow, and he was fighting out. He was trying to get down to the States, and he made it to Edmonton. and
Canada, that's in Canada.
yeah, that's in Canada. He made it to Edmonton. They set his own school up and his own martial arts studio up, and he was going to get into movies. And but I ended his movie career. Yeah. But he was going to get into movies. He was a flashy kicker, a hard kicker, and I got it, some of it on video. With, Dennis is going to have, and he'll show you. I found it, and a boy sent it to me on my email. I'm gonna get it to you, and it'll be on the Redneck Minute. The parts that I have that I've captured, because I didn't capture it or nothing. I really didn't care about it. When I got out, I was out. I didn't care less.
Yeah.
But there's some things that on Redneck Minute can be shown some things, and this belt right here now. What I did was people was like that height. They wanted me to move up a weight class. They wanted me to move up. They said, well, you need to fight something. You need to fight something. I said, well, I'm going to have to gain about 30 pounds. And when I went in, on the way in, I was 20 pounds underweight. And the box commission won't let you fight over 9 pounds difference. So the last time I come in to weigh in, I had C-clamps in my pocket and 2 ankle weights on each leg. And I think I finally made 169. And they let me fight for this.
And what did you really weigh?
About 154, somewhere around there.
And you're supposed to be fighting 169?
Yeah. But that goes on a lot. Like Holyfield, when he fought for his cruiserweight world title, they had 3 kickboxing matches and 3 boxing matches, and he was I was the top of the card for the kickboxing, and he was the top card for and he come in, he weighed 164. Evander Holyfield, the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Well, he was a grown man and didn't hardly weighed 164 pounds. And he did the same thing, because when he come in that last weigh-in, he looked.
How much did he need to weigh?
180.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because, see, everything's under the box commission. Every time you fight, the UFC now, that's why they fight so much. They finally got the box commission behind them. It used to be in North Carolina and about 2 other states they could fight. And now the box commission's in on it. They can fight in all states, but they got to stop it when you're hurt.
Yeah.
And which is good, because a lot of people got hurt in the early days.
Oh, yeah, I seen a lot of them get hurt.
But now it's, they get hurt, they stop it, which they should. But when you start watching that tie fight, you're going to forget about the UFC. And it's coming. It's coming.
No, the one you was fighting in?
The tie fighters is coming to the States.
Yeah.
And it's on AXS channel 240 on DirecTV. On Friday nights, they might have tie fighting, or they might have cage fighting, or regular boxing.
I like that MMA fighting.
Yeah.
Them guys, man, they don't let up.
No, they good.
They use elbows. They don't care what they use. They hurt you.
Yeah. But when you see the tie fighting, you understand what I'm saying. They don't go long, and it's a lot brutal, and it's hard to even imagine that. But
them little people too.
They got McDonald's now. They growing.
All the little tie fighters. I mean, they seem like they're a lot smaller than most of the fighters.
Now they're bigger. I guess because they finally quit eating rice.
Yeah. Well, I seen John Claude Van Damme fighting in that damn whatever it was, that damn slanted thing on that movie. You don't remember that?
I didn't watch it.
What was that? Blood Sport?
Blood Sport.
Yeah.
I heard, but I'm not really into John too much. I've met him in Amsterdam, and
oh yeah.
He was supposed to fight me, but he didn't.
Oh yeah, he's scared.
Yeah. He didn't want to take a chance, and he was fixing to be in the production of movies.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seen what happened to Billy.
Yeah. What about Steven Seagal? Why he's pretty bad.
I think he was more into a lot of counters, a lot of defensive counters.
Oh, he's just I mean,
as far as fighting in the ring, there's a lot of difference between the street and in the ring.
Yeah.
You got to have that ring experience. if you don't remember fighting in the ring, when you first get in the ring, you'll be dead in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to do with experience, you know.
You know what? I always did redneck fighting.
Yeah.
You know, I sat back about 100 yards and shoot you in the
See?
back.
A Roscoe.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I hear somebody's horn going off over there. Can you see us, Lisa? Is it still light enough?
Yeah.
Well, David, you got anything else you want to say?
Nah, I'm just glad that you invited me over to eat some chicken wings.
Bobby Edder's chicken wings.
Listen to some good Southern music.
Well, we're going to listen to it a little bit more if you don't want to run off some of these videos.
I like to listen to some good Southern music. It melts my heart.
I got it. You can ask anybody that watches my mirrors. I got all the music you want to hear. Yeah, some of it, I know you're a good Christian man, but, you know, some of my music's got vulgar language.
Yeah.
You got to be an adult to watch it. Or listen to it.
X-rated.
It ain't X-rated, but it's